part 3 of the never-ending transformation progress. So tail's done. Saw that last video, but I promise this is going to be the last video in this series. This is taking way longer than it should have taken. So the tail's done, came out fantastic. We'll pull this car out, dig out the old valance, and start to get that fitted on the car. I gotta paint it. Don't look at my giant oil slick underneath the car when I pull it out. It's a mess. See if she'll start. Come on, baby. That's not good. Yeah, she drives a bone in there. I hear the fuel pump running back there, so. Oh, ow. Oh, I hear it now. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now we got some fuel. Now she should start. Attempt 4. There she goes. Just like the beast she is. Let her warm up a little bit and we'll back her out. Yeah, buddy. There she is. Flipped her around so we can, I think the first thing we're gonna do is swap this grill, because I got that all painted and ready to go. So swap the grill, dig out the old valance, and see about getting that on there. Yep, cue the back in black music. I like it. Super simple change. Just painted those with that SEM trim black, and yeah, they came out great. So now we gotta pull the old valance off, get the other one out and fitted, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. I tried putting it on before and it was a pain because it's got a lot of warpage issues and other problems, so we're gonna make it work. I don't know how, but we're gonna make it work. Well, she lives. She was about 3 quarts low on transmission fluid. Yeah, one of these days I gotta fix that stupid transmission seal. But yeah, she's off and running. Yeah, buddy. I love this silly car. But yeah, just stretching her legs a little bit, and we'll take her home and start working on that valance. Hey, there's the mailman. Well, that looks like shit. It's all warped and twisted and whatnot, but I think it'll come back into shape once it's strapped to the car. It's in 3 pieces. It's supposed to be in 3 pieces. The ends are in pretty good shape. I did do some repair on them at one point. It's not the greatest. This I actually put paint stripper on and it melted it. But fortunately I got the stripper off before it did too much damage, but it is kind of warped a little bit because of that. There was a big chunk missing out of the middle. I patched that with fiberglass, so it's really rock hard here in the nose. I think this one had a big crack in it. You can still kind of see the crack, but I reinforced the back of that with fiberglass some time ago. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go get some little hardware to try to clip these things back. There's a little tab that's supposed to be here, obviously gone. So I think I'm gonna get some small, like number 10 hardware to bolt this thing together. I think that's the only way it's gonna get held together. I think I should have all the hardware that I need. I'll have to get these speed clips off of the current valance that's on there. But yeah, so I think that's what we gotta do next, is run to the hardware store and get some pieces. But yeah, she's in rough shape, but I'll tell you what, finding a formula valance is virtually impossible. As a matter of fact, I bought that car in there for this valance. It's the only reason I bought that car, and it turned into the project that it is. So, ratty valance. I did find another valance. It's in that box over there. That's in really good shape that I'll use on, the 80 formula. But yeah, finding a formula valance is virtually impossible. It's actually harder to find one of these than it is to find that coupe spoiler, which is almost as hard to find. I've seen 3 of those for sale. I've only ever seen 1 of these for sale. So this one's ratty. We're gonna make it work. Paint it black, get it strapped on the car. Let's go find some hardware. Well, there's the hard plastic valance out, which has seen better days. I had to actually make some patches before. There's supposed to be a tab here, which is broken off. Tab over there is broken off, and another reinforcing doodad there. And then this just disintegrated on that middle tab. So yeah, it's hard plastic. And then there's a little air dam that goes down below it. I don't think we need that on the new one. We'll find out. Well, one corner's on, kind of. Yeah, I think I'm too old to get up and down like this. But yeah, once I tighten those bolts, it should be good. This went back into the original hole. I had to trim this chrome, but yeah, that'll work. Just gotta do the other side and then put the rest of it together. Okay, rough fit. It's kind of sort of screwed in. It's warped as hell over here, so maybe we'll take the heat gun and try to bend that down after a bit. But it's just kind of loosely bolted in. I don't like how these look, but maybe you won't see them once it's tucked up. Ends aren't screwed in, just the middle's screwed in. So, but yeah, coming along. So I'm gonna go get some two-sided tape, double-sided tape for the seams, and I think for this bottom over here, and maybe the inside of this lip here. Then we can take this thing off and paint it. I do think I'm gonna put a couple screws or something into here. There's supposed to be a little hardware here, but the tab's broken off, so we might be putting a couple screws in that. Yeah, I think we will actually. And then screw it together, and I think we'll be good. Well, the ends are painted, and the other end over here somewhere. The valance is painted, at least the first coat, and more like a coat and a half. I'm gonna let it flash, and then I'll hit it with another coat, get some double-sided tape for the ends and the inside of those ends. Here, I think I'm gonna put some on the inside of this where it goes against the fender, just to keep it stuck there. So, but yeah, oops, it's coming out good. Well, it's another day. I wanted to add that valance on the car yesterday, and that didn't happen. And it's cold today. It's like 40 something. I don't know. But everything's painted. Gonna go. Good to go. Warped as hell there, but I think once I put it on the car, it'll stretch out a little bit. So went and got some 3M double-sided tape. So we should be able to get this sucker on here now. So either this is gonna be a big win or a big fail. So we put the double-sided tape on there. I'm gonna fit this on there, and then I'm gonna try to peel off that backing tape. Get this secured. Well, it's on. And it's warped as hell over here. But I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm afraid if I put the heat gun on it, it'll melt. So I don't know, maybe we'll hang a weight on it. I don't know, maybe that'll come down on its own after a while. Who knows, but it's on. It fought me a little bit. Sides are on. I gotta add the stripe. It's a little bit of gap, but I think it is what it is. Go to the other side. This side fought me a lot. I actually put some double-sided tape in here to try to hold that gap closed a little bit. So, but it's on. But yeah, gotta put the stripes on. So, front end is done. Now all I got left to do is the sides. Ugh. Well, front's done. Valance is on. It's a little warped over here. The ends have an issue. They're kind of pulling away from the center a little bit, but I think it's about as good as it's gonna get. Definitely changes the appearance, huh? So now all we got left to do is the sides, but it's like 45 degrees and it's starting to rain, so that'll be another day. Let's go for a ride. She got a big old cam in her. No, she doesn't. All stock 110 horsepower V6 with 92,000 miles on it. Well, she's taped off. Now the paint. At least we have one side done today. Got all these black on the bottom anyway. Still got to put my patch on, but it's starting to get cold. Get the paint on here. All right then, so this side's blacked out. And I even put a little bit of one stripe on there because I had painted that before. So it's starting to get cold. That's it for today. Come back out tomorrow. See if we can make more progress. Another day, another painting day. So we're gonna try to lay out the rest of the stripes on this side. At least get this side done. I did make a patch for my, don't look at that big gaping hole. But I did make a patch that we'll slap on there. But yeah, let's see if we can't get some more stripes laid out. Okay, yeah, what hole? I don't see a patch there, do you? I don't. Yeah, I seam sealed it on. I'll let that dry, and then I'll come back and I'll hit it with a little bit of paint to cover up the holes or the bolts, screws, or whatever you want to call them. And it'll disappear. You'll never see it. Well, red stripe's on. Let that dry. Take it off. Do the orange stripe. And then it'll look like this. Awesome. Of course, I still have to do the other side. I haven't touched this side yet. Ugh. Well, orange stripe's on. So, letting it dry. And it looks like that. Alright, you ready for the big reveal? Well, it's 95% reveal. Boom! Yeah, I really like how that's looking. Got the black on, the red stripe, orange stripe. All I got left to do is the formula on the bottom of the door. At least on this side. But yeah, they're a good 4 or 5 footer stripes. They're not horrible. They came out pretty good. This one's a little not as good. A little bit of paint lift. But I think I will just touch those a little bit. Maybe scuff them a little bit. And then we just have to do this side over here. So I started laying out where my stripes are gonna go, so I can throw those on there. Started laying out that front stripe. But yeah, tomorrow, if it's still nice, I think it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, get this side done, hopefully. I did, oh, get down here. Too old for this. I did have to make a patch on this side too, and actually this side was worse than the other side. There's actually nothing on the front edge of that fender. It's all gone. So, but good enough for now. Got some good quality seam sealer just to seal it up for the time being. Eventually I want to do something with this car, but I gotta finish that one over there. It's in there somewhere. So, well, until tomorrow, come back out and knock this other stripe out. And how about a montage of sanding and painting? I promise I'll make this quick. Okay, you ready for the big reveal for the right-hand side? Boom! I love it. Came out fantastic. Stripes look good, valance look good, formula looks great. I love it. I had one little tiny wrinkle there in the F, but other than that was a pain to put on. But I think it's straight and level for the most part. But wow, what a difference it makes to this car. She is no longer Granny Sunbird. She almost needs a new name. I don't know what. but it almost needs a new name. So one side's done. So now we just have to finish this side. So I got the black on, let that dry, unwrap it like a Christmas present, and then put some stripes on it. And then hopefully tomorrow, I don't know, hang that other Formula decal. I'll be done. Okay, you ready for the grand reveal? Boom. Man, this came out way better than I thought it would come out. It's not perfect. I mean, we did all this with rattle cans, but it really came out better than I expected it to. I gotta thank my buddy Jerry, who printed the graphics for me on the front, the back, tail, the sides, and then my other buddy Dave, who actually did the artwork for all of these. So that was a pain to find, get those details. So, but yeah, it really came out good. So what all did we do? Recap. Blacked out the grills, added the Formula valance, which those are extremely rare to find. Added the Formula header decal, blacked out the bottom, added the stripes, added the Formula all the way around. Coupe spoiler, virtually impossible to find. Finally dug it out and put that on. Added the Formula graphic, kind of no light out here. And this side, more the same. These sides were a pain to put on. They came out pretty good. I have one little wrinkle in the F, but if that's the only mistake I made, I'm happy. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out. Now there is one thing left to do. I just might be too chicken to do the chicken, but we got the big hood chicken. I might wait and have my buddy Jerry help me do that. So, Faux Formula, Granny Sunbird no more. She needs a new name, I think. I don't know what the name should be. Granny Sunbird doesn't really fit her anymore. So, what do you guys think? So yeah, that's the last bit to put on the car. And I think I'm too chicken to do it by myself. So we might wait and have my buddy Jerry do that on Power Tour with us. Then we'll be screaming chicken brothers. So I guess that'll do it for this episode of Sunbird Garage. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a long ride, longer than this should have taken. But I'm really happy with how she came out. So what are we gonna do next? Hot Rod Power Tour probably is next. And then we're moving. So I gotta pack all this crap up. Oh my God, I'm not looking forward to that. But yeah, we're moving. I'll splice in some of that here next to show you where we're going. We'll be in that house probably middle of June. So until next time, I gotta shave. Thanks for watching, and like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you guys next time on Power Tour probably. All right, see you. Oh, one more thing. I have to be very careful when I park this thing now because I will destroy that valance on any curbs. So yeah, one more thing to worry about, huh? I think my windshield wipers are shot. I guess I need to order new ones. Ooh, so in other news, this is the new Sunbird Garage home. Well, it will be in a month and a half anyway. So, small little 2-car garage. So where am I gonna do my projects at? Oh, what's this around the corner? Yeah, buddy. It's not as big as I would like, but it's tall, so I can get a lift in there maybe. But yeah, at the end of the month we'll be moving in here. So hopefully we'll have enough room here for old Sunbird Garage and all my antics. So I gotta get this driveway paved, I think, and then move that damn telephone pole. But yeah, I think it's 32 feet deep, 12 or 13 feet tall. There's a shop wall here, so it's not the full size in there, but better than what I got now. I think I got more room, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's go home.